Career Stakes and Dreams, and you join us on our holiday, summer holiday to Devon. We are camping at Slapton Sands, visiting the local area, and we're here for the regatta in Dartmouth. I've got bacon and brie, looking very yummy, and a mocha latte. Got some chips and a bit of tea. And what have you got?
Hazelnut latte.
Hazelnut latte.
Marco latte.
And a lovely nice view of a pond, a pool. And we're at Gloucester services. It's very nice. Go and take some fruit.
Yeah, what's it?
We've arrived at Slapton Sands. Hi guys, so we've arrived and yesterday we pitched up, so I thought I'd give you a tent tour. Okay, so this is our tent. It is a Horizon 400, so it's for 4 people. There is 2 of us, so we've got extra room, but I'll show you around. I'm going to start in the bedroom in the sleeping compartment. So this is a nightfall sleeping compartment, which is dark, so it's supposed to keep out the light. We've had this tent a couple of years now, and I think it's kind of fading a little bit, but it works really well. It keeps it nice and dark so you don't get woken up at 4 o'clock when it starts getting lighter. So we have, that's our dirty washing basket there, ready to collect our dirty washing. But we've got our tent. No, we haven't got a tent. We've got our bed. So we have got a camp bed with an air mattress on top, and then we've got a sheet over that to keep it all together, and then we've got a double sleeping bag with some pillows so that we're nice and comfy. We've got underneath, we keep our packing cubes with our clothes, and we've got the tent bag with all the bags, all the gubbins. And then out here we've got a living space. So we use this area if the weather's bad. We'll bring the table and chairs in here, but usually it's just a place to just sit and chill sometimes, or store bits. So that's we keep our wash stuff ready to go in a shopper bag so that we can take it with us. And then we've got our shoes by the door, some windbreaks that we always bring, intending to put out but never get round to it. And then in our porch we've then got our 2 chairs and a table, so that sits like that. And then sometimes we take down the door and we sit out with it. We take the tables and chairs out there because we've got a sea view. Don't know whether you can see it through the window, but that there is the sea. Over here we've got our kitchen, So we've got spare gas, spare stoves. So we have 2 of these stoves. We just got one out at the moment. We bring this unit folds down. We've got a water container, and we've got our squash and things to hand and spray to hand. Got the stove and the kettle, and then in this box we've got all our other utensils, so they're easy to get to. If we're using the second stove, we use it on there, and then in here we've got like our dried food items, tins and stuff, and a few other bits and pieces like kitchen roll, bin bags, things like that, store cupboard stuff really. Here we've got our like bits and pieces that we need to hand, so we've just got those in there. And then hanging from the ceiling we've got solar lights. So we have a set here in the main area, so as soon as it goes dark they come on, and they're obviously on until the morning. And then we also have a set in the porch, and then
this is the tent from the outside. We've got solar lights around the outside. There you can just see they're on a wire so that they light up. And then down the side here we've got a bucket with cold water in where we keep our drinks, and then we've got a bucket with a lid that we use as a fridge. There we've got our bin and washing up station, so things are just kept separate, and then we dry our towels off the side there.
this is our light setup. So these are solar lights, so they do stay on all night, but we have one around the outside of the front, and then I have a set just inside the porch light up. Obviously give you just enough light to be able to move around, but we do have this battery powered one to kind of like if you want to sit and read, or just play cards or something. And then inside here we have these solar powered ones that again just give you, I mean you can't really see, but it just gives you enough light to be able to see where you're going, and again they stay on all night. And then for inside the sleeping tent we've got one of these. It's a rechargeable bulb, and it's got a case with the other ones inside, so you can hang it up. So we've got 2 of those that we bought both charged. One we're using at the moment, and that one will probably be for later in the week.
Welcome to day 2. We're at Salcombe today.
Pardon? Yeah. Huh? Does that mean you're going in?
No, just say.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Because that one's coming down. It's like this when I do Spider-Man. This one, this one on the left.
How do you like your pasta?
It's really, really nice. Excuse me.
There's a bird out there. There that has caught and is now eating an eel. So we're in Salcombe and we're going to go into the Lifeboat Museum. Come with us.
You didn't ring! Dang it!
We've been up to Salcombe today. Oh, yeah.
We're having our pizza back at the campsite. A couple of ciders there. So we've got a scorchio. Oh, that looks delicious. So they're like fresh fired artisan pizzas. And then I've had the pepperoni. Oh, this looks amazing. My stomach is just like nom 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 nom. Eat me now. So what would you give your pizza?
I'll give the scorcher from the artisan pizza 5.
Out of 5.
5.
Very good. What would you give? We've arrived in Plymouth. The journey took us about an hour and 15 minutes, and then we've parked by the National Aquarium. I think it's the Harbour car park by the Barbican. And we've walked round. And let's go find out something about the Mayflower. I'm coming on the ice cream.
Now, can we have the ice cream?
We've had a wander round Plymouth and now we are sat on the waterfront at the waterfront pub having a drink and contemplating our choices, having walked down from the Hoe where the lighthouse is, Seaton's Lighthouse, and the memorials. Having walked down from there past the Lido, kind of regretting that we didn't bring our swimsuits for that, and kind of regretting because now we've got to walk back up at some point to get back to our car in a couple of hours. So we thought we'd have a pause and a drink and think about our day in Plymouth.